Hey, good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Rhino Fishing TV. Back at it again this morning. Gonna go back out there this morning and try to hit some big ones with the plastic worm. Ha ha ha. And after I catch a few of those, hopefully I'm gonna go over there and see if I can hit those crappie that are popping on top water with something a little bit smaller than I was throwing yesterday. So stay tuned. See you in a bit. All right, here we go. I'm really hopeful that I can get on them with this worm this morning. That worm and a lizard bite really hadn't turned on this year so far the way it did last year. I had one outing last year where I pulled like, I don't know, 8 or 9 fish out of this hole on a lizard, I think, Texas rigged, in about, like 30 minutes. It was quite fun. Haven't experienced that in this area this year. Makes me wonder what's different about the lake. I'm throwing this new worm that I got in yesterday's mystery tackle box, the V&M Wild thing. There's a lot of vegetation on the bottom of this lake, and I have to clear it off my lure a lot. But when I'm working this worm, I'll go ahead and let it sink to the bottom, and you can kind of feel it getting caught up in that. You just kind of got to pop it out of there. I don't know why I'm not getting bit over here anymore. All right, I'm gonna have to scoot across the lake here in a minute to get to the spot I want to fish before it gets crowded. There's one. First cast. I had a feeling I'd get into you guys. I started throwing that. No pliers. There you go. Putting a little mega strike on here. Watch this. Bet you I get a bit on the first cast after putting this on there. Told you. I'm telling you, man, I think that stuff works. He's a dinker, but he bit it nonetheless. He must be a pike. They're a bass. Look at that. Heck, yeah, I'll take that. We're up. Nice to see you. What do you smell like? Fish. See if we can repeat. There's one. That's a bass too. I'm gonna get into the bass. Jumping like a tarpon. Smallest tarpon in the world. Excuse me. I'm going to be starting and stopping the camera a lot today. See if I can get number 3. There's one. It's like a crappie bite. Got a fish. Very tiny one. Easy, fella. I'll get you back in the water. Get a good look at you.
The nature of the cause that lies beneath the great attraction can leave you at a loss in the quest for satisfaction. It's no wonder that the key is guarded with illusion and fundamentally geared to mass confusion. Discrepancies can spark a fire that burns up in a blaze. The embers left can still be stoked and smolder on for days. Time moves on without regard for plans of mice and men. The sun kicks up day after day in blind continuum. This is the time to let loose. Hold on tight to the horns of the bull. Soldier on like government is.
Alright, so what I'm using here is this Z-Man Slim Swims. Color is blue steel, and I'm using it on one of their Shrooms jig heads.
Consider all things on your way along the righteous path, and the results of your effort in the aftermath. Time moves on without regard for plans of mice and men. The sun kicks up day after day and by continuum. This is the time to let loose. Hold on tight to the horns of the bull. Soldier on like government issue. When you find your plate is full. This is the time to let loose. Hold on tight to the horns of the bull.
Come on. Oh, this is so much fun. I think I've got 23 on the board. I don't know if they'll all make it on film. Guys are hungry. I don't know, 24, 25, I can't remember. You guys are plentiful, that's for sure. Just wish you were larger. Little tiny bass. how goobered up he is right there. Alright, I'll catch a couple more of these crappie and then I'm going to go target some bass. Can't say I didn't have a good day, even though it's not even 7 o'clock yet. Well, wouldn't you like to have an all bass day like this? Pretty fish, pretty. Tons of these guys. Of course, it takes about 1,000 of them to get a ton. Well, more than that. Spit my worm, dude. Alright. Gonna have to do the old trick on you. He's got that hook down his throat. Because sometimes when you're fishing wacky worm, you don't always detect that bite soon enough. So what I'm going to try to do is turn this hook down so that I can get to it through his gill. And then if I can turn it, I'll be able to get it out. Gotcha. He's going to be okay. Got a nice tug to it. Don't throw my worm. And I didn't throat hook you. Let's see how you measure up. 12? Yeah, you beat 12. You're almost 13. You are 13. Close your mouth. 13. See ya. Another wacky worm fish. He was right on the bank. I'll try that again. Okay, so here's one thing I like about this kayak. When that fish starts pulling me in toward where I'm wanting to cast, I can pedal backwards a few strokes and stop that without having to pick up my paddle. All right, folks, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Can't complain about the day. Before 7 o'clock, I think I had over 30 fish. Most of those were crappie with a few bass mixed in, and then I caught a few more bass after that. All in all, a great day. The bite has kind of turned off. I hadn't had a real bite in probably an hour and a half. No, that's not true. I hooked a big one on a plastic worm about 10 minutes ago and got him about halfway to the boat and he popped off. Kind of heartbreaking, but hey, I'm not going to complain after all the fish I caught today. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Love to have you watch the rest of my videos. And tomorrow is Father's Day, so for all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Hope you're able to either get out there fishing with your family or spend some time with your family, because that's what that day is all about. Until next time, we'll see you.